to factor this, you should notice this is a difference of cubes. Now, the formulas for difference of cubes, let's actually write those down. We have a plus b, and if both of them are cubed, your answer is a plus b, a squared minus ab plus b squared. That's one formula. That's if it's a sum of cubes. If it's a difference of cubes, which all that means is there's a minus between. Sum is plus, difference is minus. And the formula is almost identical, except this is a minus. That was a plus. This is a minus. And then the rest of it's the same, except this now is a plus. So these two are exactly the same formula, except where the minus goes. If it's a sum of cubes, the minus goes second. If it's a difference of cubes, the minus goes first. So for this particular problem, you have to first figure out what A is and what B is by looking at that. So this is h cubed. So A is simply h. The reason I have a minus here is because I have a minus there. 216, well, is, we have to memorize this one, is actually 6 cubed. And g cubed, so this would be 6g. Because 6g times 6g times 6g is 216g cubed. This is your A, this is your B. If we were to factor this, we do AB. Is it A plus or A minus? Well, since that's a minus, it's A minus B, so it's A is H, B is 6G, and since this is a minus, this is a minus. Now, because that's a minus, this is a minus. Now right here, according to the difference of cubes, we're doing this formula, we now have A squared, then AB, then B squared. So A, H, so that's simple, H squared. This will be a plus, this will be a plus. Here, looks like we do AB, so 6G times H would probably be 6GH, or HG. And then B squared, well, what's 6G times 6G? It'd be 36G squared. Sorry, that squared looks like, this is a parenthesis. The squared's inside the parenthesis. That's the answer. You can never factor this piece. It never factors. That's it. Okay, for number 2. You first, by the way, always look for a GCF. There was none here, but here you should hopefully see a GCF of 3 and x. When you pull a 3 out of 24, you're left with 8. When you pull the x out of x to the 4th, you're left with x to the 3rd. When you pull 3x out of 3x, you're left with 1. Because 3x times 1 is 3x. 3x times this gives you 24x to the 4th. Now, I'm just focusing in on these two pieces because this right here, you can still factor. This is 2x times 2x times 2x, which means 2x cubed. This is 1 times 1 times 1, 1 cubed. That is a sum of cubes. So it's a sum of cubes, so 3x stays out front. For sum of cubes, we do the same little formula.